Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Exquisite Beauty MUA and my name is Jen, and it's been some time since I recorded. I've just been working, it's been busy, I've been doing stuff, so it's been crazy, but nonetheless I was very excited to start recording today. And of course it's raining, so I'm trying to get the best lighting that I can. Hopefully the lighting isn't too horrible, but let's just jump right into it. I do have a few new products that I wanted to use, a couple things that I've bought over the past few weeks that I wanted to try out on camera, and let's just jump right into it. I already did my brows, I primed and set my eyes. I did use the iconic London Sculpt and Boost eyebrow cushion, and this is in the color medium. I haven't repurchased it yet. This was actually one of the products that I received in my BoxyCharm, but I love it. I did look it up just to see how much it is, and it's 40 bucks at Ulta. And the first product I do want to talk about is that I went to the Container Store for the first time a couple of weeks ago, and I found this guy. It's called an everyday lip spatula, and this is basically a product when you are finishing the rest of your products, anything that's liquid lip gloss, anything that's like in the little tube where it's sometimes hard to reach that last little bit of product. You don't want to throw it away because you've put money into that, and let's be honest, if you're reaching down to the tube, that means you love that product. So it's just basically like a little silicone edge, and this is all it is right here. But it's very neat because you basically just grab your tube and just put this in. You go around the tube. It does have that little flat end up at the top. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it that good. It's awesome because then whatever product you have on here, you can wipe it off after, and it's reusable, so you can just clean it off. This was only $3.99. I think it's an absolute steal and honestly an investment, and you don't have to waste any little bit of product that you have left. The next product that I do want to mention is this one. It's the Zodiac Kathleen Lights and ColourPop eyeshadow palette, and I've been dying to get my hands on this. It's absolutely stunning. I love Kathleen Lights. I can't get enough of her, and look at the detailing on this. It's just absolutely beautiful. And on the back it gives us the names of all of the colors. Obviously from the name of the palette, I'm sure that you can guess what the names would have been here. I think that she did the pigment colors first, if I'm not mistaken. That's why she named these with the in front of it, because you really don't want to go with different names. It does have to be a little bit different so that you can distinguish which ones are which. Opening it up, it's got that beautiful blue and gold. I absolutely love this. It's so beautiful. And then on the back of it, of course, you have the names on there as well. And then when you open it up, this is what you're getting. You get a mirror on the top which has the film, Kathleen Lights and ColourPop, and these are the colors right there. They are so beautiful. I can't wait to use this. I'm so excited. I've had it in my drawer for a couple of weeks, and let me just swatch a few of these. Actually, who am I kidding? I'm gonna swatch all of them. So let me swatch them on my arm. Okay, so these are the swatches right here. Let's start off from this side over here. The first one is called Aries. I love it. It's like a burnt orange. It's beautiful. The next one we have a matte brown. This is called the Taurus. The next one is called the Gemini. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it on camera. It's a little bit chunky over here. The next one is called the Cancer. It's a beautiful pinky shade. And here we have a warmer gold. I think this is more like a cooler gold. This one is called the Leo. This next matte darker brown is called the Virgo. It was a little bit patchy on application. And this next one was called the Libra. It's a cool mauve shade. This one is absolutely stunning. It's called the Scorpio, and that is just a shimmery plum color, absolutely stunning. This next one was very patchy. This one was called the Sagittarius. This one is a shimmery black color. I did do just one swipe on this, so I'm sure if you pack it on then you can get more of a pigment, but that one is called the Capricorn. So this one I did put on my arm twice. So I did one initial swipe, I went back into the pan, swirled around, and did another swatch. So that one is very patchy. I'm interested to see how it actually applies on the eye. That one is called the Aquarius, which that's my sign. And this beautiful aquamarine color is called the Pisces. Keys. That one was absolutely stunning. I love the colors and I'm excited to try it out and see how they look. Let's just jump right into it. I'm gonna be starting with the color Taurus first, and I'm gonna be putting that all over my eye, and I am going to be using my Luxie 250. It's a large blending brush. Next, I am going to be dipping into that color Virgo. It's that matte brown shade, and I'm going to be placing that towards the outer third part of my eye, and I'm going to be using a Morphe and E17 brush to do this. And next, I am going to be going into that color, the Libra, and I'm going to be putting this on a Morphe Y17 brush, which is a nice fluffy brush. And there was a lot of kick up with that color, but I'm going to be putting this to blend out that color Virgo. And next, I am going to be taking the color the Cancer, and I'm going to be using this to highlight my brow bone, and I'm going to use my Morphe the 508 brush. And next, I want to go into the color the Leo, and I'm going to start by putting that off into the first part of my eye, and I'm going to be using my Luxie the 213 brush, and I'm going to use it on its own. I don't want to use any setting spray yet, just to see how it works by itself. So that's with the brush. Let me try it with my finger really quick just to see if it'll apply better, and yes it does. I absolutely love when you can just use your finger with an eyeshadow because it honestly makes it so much quicker. You don't have to reach for a brush, and if you're honestly just trying to get out of the house, you don't have time to cut your crease with concealer, you can just do this trick and it finishes up your look so much quicker. It looks stunning as it is. And next, I am gonna use my finger again. I'm gonna try it with the Aries, that beautiful burnt orange color, and I'm just gonna be using that same finger to apply it to the rest of my eye. And I will probably go back and forth with this a couple of times just so I can get a seamless blend between those two colors. Fallout wasn't actually too bad. I didn't get too much on my face, a little bit on my eye, and I can just use a makeup wipe just to remove the excess that I don't want on my face or my eyes. And with that same brush that I tried to use the Leo color with, the Luxie 213, I'm just going to be blending that in a little bit. So it's just a little bit more seamless where I blended those two colors in together. And the next product that I do want to mention is going to be this ColourPop Jelly Much Shadow, and I did get it in the color Morning Light, and I've been dying to try these out. They look absolutely stunning, and I honestly love ColourPop, so I'm down to try anything. This is what the actual packaging looks like. I absolutely love this packaging because the color that's on the outside reflects what is on the inside, because on the older ones it was just a white packaging, and this is just absolutely stunning. I love it, and I'm so excited to try it out. That's why I went with more of a warmy color, because I knew I had this color and I did want to use it and match along with it. And on the back of it, you get the number of the color and the name of it. Of course, ColourPop is cruelty free. And let's try it out and see how it works. So it's actually a protective cap. You can cover up the product after you're done using it. And this is what the inside looks like. It's absolutely stunning. With products like this, you always want to remember to keep them covered because you don't want them to dry out. I have a little bit on my cap, so that's actually what I'm going to be taking from. It's a beautiful orange shiny color, just so you can see what it looks like. On the Color website, it says for application tips, for precise application and intense color payoff, use with a small or medium shaded brush. Once it's dried, it will not transfer or crease. So I'm very excited to see how that works. Let's put it on that same Luxie brush that I was using. Looks a little bit heavy. I'm gonna change this out to the Morphe, the E32 brush. And it's a little bit tricky because it's like little chunks fall out when you first try to apply. Like if you grab too much on your brush, it's really chunky and it just falls. It's really weird. That's why it's so important to keep these products closed, because any little bit of air and it dries out. I am going to be going back with that color, the Virgo. That was that dark brown matte shade. And this time I'm going to be using a Morphe 324 brush just so I can blend the outer edges of my eyes. And I'm just going to be taking the smallest amount of that color, the Capricorn, on the same Morphe 324 brush, just so I can put that on the outer part right over here. And this is my same Y17 brush. This has no product on it, just that leftover from the Libra color. And I want to make sure to blend this out because I don't want to have any harsh edges with any of the colors that we put on. I do have one more product for the eyes. This is just fully loaded on the eyes today. And this is another part of the Zodiac collection. This one is a Supernova shadow and it's in the color Constellation. And this is what the packaging looks like. It's a clear tube with the gold Zodiac aesthetics on there too. You have the name on the bottom. It's a very shiny. I'm going to be putting this in the first inner part of my eye just so we could use all of these products. And this product reminds me of the Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow. It's a very similar at a fraction of the cost, because you know Colourpop's products are so cost efficient. They're very drugstore-like, I would think, with products being a lot better. And if you are going to use this product, you have to make sure to blend it in immediately because it does dry out very quickly. This side looks so much more reflective than the other. I hate when I do my eyes and then one eye looks different from the other, and then you try to fix it and it's like, oh, it's such a mission, but it's okay. Now I'm going to be doing my winged liner, so let me go and do that and I will be right back. Alright, so I absolutely love the way that the eyes came out. They came out beautiful. And just a quick recap, just so you guys know how much I bought these for. The Supernova shadow, this one originally goes for $7.50. Colourpop was having a sale last month, I believe, for 20% off. So this one I actually bought for $5.63. And the Jelly Much shadows, they usually retail for $8, and I got this one for $6. The Zodiac palette, this one I got for $13.50. Colourpop's items are cheap as it is, so when they had this 20% off, I was like, I have to get me a few things, and it's usually $18, so that is an absolute steal as it is. And in that Colourpop purchase, I also bought these. They are palettes. They're empty magnetic palettes, So I actually want to depot some of my palettes because I have so many in my drawer and I want to compact them a little bit. So maybe I'll grab some ColourPop palettes and put them in here, put them all together, so that way I don't have as many in my drawer. If they end up working out really good, then I will just buy more. That way I have just the palettes like that. And the next purchase that I did were these Juno Velvet Sponges. I did buy the original one, which is the blue microfiber one, and then this beautiful lavender microfiber one. And I did get it at buy one and get one free. So I am excited because I've been seeing these all over Instagram for quite some time now. I had never tried it myself and I'm very intrigued to see how they work. They came in these cute little packaging, especially this one. This one I haven't opened yet, but it has some unicorns, clouds, wings, and rainbows. It says on here that they're 50% softer than the original Velvet. Juno and Company's Lavender Velvet provides the perfect natural coverage for a fresh, spring-ready airbrush finish. The material is supposed to be hydrophilic polyurethane and antimicrobial fiber, which is great because sponges retain a lot of bacteria, so that's why it's so important to always keep them clean. This is absolutely innovative. These are what the sponges look like. The lavender one looks a little bit bigger, or maybe it's just me. They have this angled edge here, so it's very easy to get under the eyes. A flat end, you get the rounded side. They are so soft. I'm going to go ahead and wet these because I do want to use them like that. So let me go do that and I will be right back. Just to be fair, I knew it wasn't me, so this is after I've wet the sponges. You can see that the lavender one is drastically bigger, not drastically, but there is a difference in size between the two now. The lavender one is a lot softer. It's not as dense as this one. So I'm going to be using the original one just to do the foundation on my face, and then I'm going to use the lavender one to put the concealer under my eyes. And I'm going to be using my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow in the color 209 foundation, and I do have to get a different one because this color is too dark for me. So I have to admit that the original blue Juno sponge was a little bit hard and dense to work with, so it's not as easy to blend out. I'm going to be using the lavender sponge to apply my concealer and see how that works out. I'm going to be using my ColourPop No Filter concealer, and this is in the color Medium Dark 32, and I'm just going to be using the flat side to blend that in. I am going to apply a little bit of setting spray because I do notice that the sponge is a little bit dry now. So I'm going to be using the All-Star setting spray. So I have to admit, it's not as easy with these sponges. I don't know if it's because I'm not used to them. I'll have to give it another shot, but so far I am really not liking the way that my under eye looks, and I already have very fine lines under my eyes. This side is a smidge better just because I already had setting spray on it. Just trying to spot conceal a little bit because I have so many breakouts. I'm going to be using my ColourPop No Filter Sheer Pressed Powder, and this is in the color Medium Dark, just so that I can set under my eyes. And I'm going to be using my Luxie 512 brush. I want to try that new Tarte Creaseless Concealer just because I have such fine lines under my eyes that I'm wondering if that would help me out. I'm really hoping it would. This is like a Moda powder brush and it's very soft, really pretty. I love their highlighting one, and I'm just going to take this just to set the rest of my face. And I really have nothing to do now. What I'm going to do is that after I finish recording, I have to start washing laundry. So washing. How did you even get out? Vicky, how did you get out? You must have climbed through there because that's the only way. My dog sits under my vanity and he's a big American Bulldog and he has like no weight. He's 75 pounds. I was just wondering how the hell he got from underneath because I'm sitting right in front of where he would be able to get out. I'm just like, what? Weird stuff. And I do want to dip into my Tarteist Pro Glow palette. This is the one that I did receive in my BoxyCharm. And I love this palette because it has blush, bronzer, and highlight all in one. So I don't have to be dipping around a million different palettes. And I'm just going to be using this color down here at the bottom that's called a Backstage, just to bronze up my face a little bit. And I'm going to be taking that on my Morphe the Y1 brush. Next in this palette, I am going to be dipping into the blush. I'm going to be going with this pinkier one over here. That one's called Dance Floor. And I'm going to be using my Morphe. This is the E4 brush. And I love using this for my blush. Before I do my highlight, I do want to set my face. I'm going to be using my Catrice Prime and Fine Multi-Talent Fixing Spray. This isn't new, but I mean, neither are the other couple products that I used, but you know what I mean. So let's just use this. And I usually don't go with pink highlighters anymore, but for some sort of reason I do want to try out this pink one over here. That one's called Headliner, and I'm going to be using my Moda highlighting brush. Just put on some black liner to my waterline, just so that doesn't look so bare. And this is just a MAC black liner, and I'm going to be going back in with the Zodiac ColourPop palette, and I am going to be using a flat definer brush. This is the Morphe 432, and I'm going in with that color, the Capricorn, just so I can put it in my waterline so I can set that liner. And it's cool because it gives me a little glitter on my waterline. And I'm going to be using my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Alright guys, and the last and final product that I do want to talk to you about that is new to me is going to be these right here. I did receive 3 of them, and they are by Onyx Bombshell. And this is actually my husband's cousin that started her own company, which is very exciting to always be seeing somebody who's starting off and creating new products in the beauty community. So this is her Instagram right here. This is her page. It's ONYXBOMBSHELLCOSMETICS. And you can see all of the different and cool products that she has. She has some glitter lip kits, which are pretty cool. So these I might be able to show you sometime in the future. But for right now, these are the ones that I did get. And let me just go to her site. These little lip glosses are so cute. If you can see them, they're on these little keychain holders. They have this cute little pom-pom, and then you can actually remove these. So let's say you have this on your keychain and you want to have a nice and cute lip gloss handy, then you could just take it off and then apply it. This is absolutely beautiful. Look at this packaging. I think that it's beautiful. It is plastic, but that is awesome, especially if you have it on your keys, then it won't break. I absolutely love this gold topper, and this is the first color right here. This one is in the color Mother of Rubies, I believe. There are no names on these themselves. Let me show you what this one looks like. It's a very, very pigmented. That is insane, and that color is just beautiful. The applicator on the edge is going to be like a regular lip gloss or lipstick, and these retail for $13.99. This is the next one. It's a beautiful pinkish color, and it looks like it has gold reflex on it, and applying this one right next to the Mother of Rubies. So this one has a lot more reflex on it. It's like greenish. It's so pretty. I can't describe it. I actually want to use this one on my lips after I show you all of the colors. And the last color that I did receive, this one's called Goddess. This is just a beautiful gold color. Let me just swatch this one right next to the other ones. This one's a little bit more sheer, but it gives you a nice little color on top. They don't seem too heavy. And just clicking on the product description for these, she has on her website, for example, for this one, the Goddess color, it's a shimmer fleck gold. The non-sticky ultra light formula leaves lips visibly smooth and plump and perfectly brilliant. An innovative dual-sided applicator ensures optimal, even coverage and high precision. And like I said, they retail for $13.99, which I think is absolutely awesome, especially for her up-and-coming company. This is a great start, and I absolutely love these. They are so cute. I am definitely gonna throw some on my keys. Alright, and I am going to be lining my lips first. I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty Lip Contour in Muse. And then I'm just going to be going in with the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte color. This is also in Muse. Let me bring you in a little bit closer just so you can see how the color looks once I actually apply it onto my lips. And I am going to be using the pinky color. This one is the Peachy Queen. And I think that just completed the look, and it makes it look so pretty, shiny, and plump. It really does give like a perfect highlight to your lips, especially at the center, and it makes it look a little bit plumper, exactly what she put on there. I absolutely love it. And it's not too sticky like most lip glosses are. I'm always afraid of that when I'm trying out a lip gloss, because I remember growing up using lip glosses, they were like that, and it's just like, it's very traumatizing. That wraps it up for today. This is the completed look. I honestly have got to say that I loved the way that this look turned out. Especially, I've been sick, I've been breaking out, it's been like a whole mess with my face these past few days, but there's nothing a little makeup can't fix, and it looks like nothing happened. But yeah, guys, I loved sharing all of these new products with you. I hope that you did enjoy it. The only thing that I've got to say that I wasn't too thrilled about have got to be the Juno sponges. They were a little bit difficult to work with blending. They were a little bit dense. Maybe it's because they're brand new, I'm not sure. But I will keep trying them out and see if I do end up liking them. And I will share that later on with you. If there has been any type of improvements with them, we'll see. And I have got to say congratulations to Janet for opening up her own company. I hope that you guys check her out. I will be linking her page down in the description box below. Starting off a company, I am sure is not easy, but it's definitely a start, and I really wish her all the best. I can't wait to see what other products she comes out with so we can try them out here together. I hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, remember to leave it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, then I would love for you to join us. Remember to hit that little red box down below before you go. And remember to always be grateful, always be thankful, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.